Damn, I played my whole intro and it wasn't even live. Oh well. It's not like you haven't seen it before. Hold on, I'm gonna pull my chat up. Yeah, I did my whole intro. It wasn't even live. Oh well. Okay, so hello Pepper, Danielle 420, the one and only Puss in Boots, Dog Mom, Sunny Sign Up. I know. Like I said, I played my whole intro and I wasn't even live. I want to talk about when does the good outweigh the bad or vice versa. And I don't know if anybody will come in here. It's kind of a strange, hey, psst. I love saying that. Some Christmas shopping. Oh, I need to do that too. Actually, I spent my first night with my oxygen thingamabobby, and it's really loud. I mean, like really loud. Like having a freight train in your it's loud. Hey, coffee chat. Enjoy your Christmas shopping. Psst. But I need to do that too. I was just saying I need to do a little Christmas shopping. Not the first time, it won't be the last. Hey, Mel, you put it in the other room? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Mel, but something's got to give. And I kept thinking all night, maybe it's vibrating on the wall. So I got up and moved it away. No. And then every once in a while, it lets out like this little psst. It's I don't know. I guess maybe you get used to it. I thought it was going to be like my brother's CPAP machine that makes just a very calming hum. But hey, Margie Jones. Yeah, it's very noisy. Kathy Bradley. So I just wanted to touch on a topic, and the topic is FOD, full on drama. Now, some of you all may support her. Hey, Boston Kitty Cat. Hey, Anna Rose. May be a supporter, some may not. I personally am not. I never have been since the day she come into the community as a troll. And I was just wondering how many good things can we think of when we think of full on drama? Hey, Cameron, because I can't think of many. Hey, Mr. Cardinal. They came in the community as a troll, as a boy, as a man. Hey, Persephone's pomegranate. Hey, Top Cop. Yeah, exactly. And now don't get me wrong. I have told Randy before, you brought her to life. You brought this person to life. But I think Randy has paid for that tenfold. You know, even when people were going at her, Randy tried to make everybody like her. But I believe Randy has paid tenfold for that. It still doesn't mean that my mind has changed any. Randy brought this person to life. Before Randy, this person was nothing more than a troll in a chat. Hey, hounds. Now, is FOD is she is are they? I'm going to say are they entertaining? Let's start there. Because remember we talked yesterday about entertainment. Hi, Irish Marie. Are they entertaining? Well, she has what could be a very entertaining personality, and her voice is very entertaining. But unless you want to be in a chat where she is calling you a whore or a donkey or telling you where you can and cannot go, or, you know, going on panels and just making a total fool of themselves, then I don't see where she's that entertaining. Now, what has she done? We know she's called CPS. Okay. She admitted it. And she says it was out of concern. That's not true. That's a blatant lie. She did it because she was pissed at Brian. It's that simple. She did it because she was pissed at Brian. It's that simple. There was no abuse going on that night that would cause anybody to pick up the phone and call CPS on somebody. I have heard creators on here speak a lot worse in front of their children. So it was for nothing but revenge. So we know she's called CPS. Now, I was listening to Bombshell the last couple nights, and obviously, full on drama is causing a lot of trouble in her life. Do you believe Bommy or do you believe full on drama that we know has no problem going real life? I agree, Honor Rose. Hold on, I'm going to see if my son will do something with Lolly. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I swear, Lolly drinks more than Ballet Girl. Hey, Lolly drinks more water. That's why I really honestly do think she probably has Cushing's. But so back to Bommy. Um, do you believe Bommy, Bombshell, or do you believe Fod? I personally choose to believe Bombshell because, well, to the best of my knowledge, from what I know of her, she's never lied. I don't know her that well. And had an affair. Hold on. Brandy gets her karma like she told 300 peeps in her channel. I was put in an insane asylum. Yeah, I don't know about that, Irish Marie. I know that you guys have had some problems, but I don't either, Honor Rose. I don't believe anybody deserves to have their real life touched. And it seems like FOD has I mean, let's go all the way back to Aaron. Do you believe Aaron or do you believe FOD? Do you believe, I think the girl's name was One Love? Hello, hairstylist gal. I think the girl's name was One Love. Hey, Dee Dee Dugan. Bomb hasn't done the vile thing she's been accused of. Okay, I'll take your word, Margie, because you know her better than me. But I do know that when I listen to Bomb talk, I believe her because Bomb's never give me a reason to not believe her. Not long, IBL, not long. But let's go all the way back. Okay, we got Aaron, who tried to warn the community about FOD. Nobody listened. Nobody listened. I wasn't a follower of Aaron, so then you got, I think One Love is her name. I could be wrong. Correct me on that. Who tried to warn. Nobody listened, including me. I don't follow the girl. Um, what's a bad comparison? Breaking the silence. What did I make a comparison to? And I don't want people timed out for their opinions unless it's FOD. Because, well, Wally pissed in the middle of the floor, I guess. Now, FOD has made troll accounts of even her friends. I understand that, Irish Marie. I understand. And I've had this talk with Randy before. But how long does Randy have to pay for it? So FOD has made troll accounts of her, even her friends. And we know this because I was on a panel when she came in as Republican Ash. Luckily, I didn't lose my shit. Well, according to Aaron, she terrorized her. According to One Love, she terrorized her. IBL. I don't know. Like I said, according to Bommy, she's well, I tit for tat isn't going to stop it. Okay, breaking the silence. I mean, I respect your opinion. I don't, Caslin, all I got from it is FOD went into, I think, Negs's stream and told Yaba or said something negative about Randy and Yaba believed it. That's all I got out of it. Hey, Para, welcome. Now, it seems to me like Randy has given FOD chance after chance. Yes, I can see you. But your name is so long. I'm just going to call you backup. I'm just giving my personal opinion about full on drama. I've never liked this person. I stayed away from her. I didn't make eye contact with her for a long time. She started on me first. Hey, Miss Lennon. So it's okay that FOD is lying all over. No, absolutely not. I just want somebody to tell me the good that she's brought to the community versus the bad. Like I said, some people find her entertaining. I've complimented her voice and her laugh. You know, this will trigger a reaction from FOD. I don't care, sunshine. I don't care. I've kept my mouth closed about FOD for a long time, and she still goes at me. And she still goes at me. Every time she goes live, she has to talk about grumpy grandpa or the truth needs to change her diaper or, you know, I was one of the few that actually left her alone. Hey, Coco Loco. Hey, Honey Hush. Skippy B. FOD's already live about Randy. See, to me, that is obsession. Yes, Randy went live earlier. She was upset. She basically threw a fit. I don't know the whole story. I just got the, you know, but obviously FOD is trying to come in between Randy and Yaba. You are a person, not a figure for people to mock. It makes me angry. I don't like to mock anybody. Hey, Bay Beauty. Hello, Honey Hush. Yes, Randy driving, shouting was worrying. Yes. Who is Yaba again? Yaba is the underground. Hello, Rebel Rose. Um, Breaking the Silence says FOD is not live. Uh, yes, FOD wants to make everyone choose a side. I definitely agree with that. And Randy this morning pretty much made it clear. If you're in FODs and you're supporting FOD, she does not want you in her chat. YouTube Underground. There you go. That's Yaba. Like I said, personally, I've never liked FOD ever. I could smell from a mile away this person was trouble. Minus what she did to Aaron, minus what she did to One Love. Oh, it's a video. Hey, Amber K. If you take away all of that, even if you minus what's gone on between her and Randy, because I do think Randy was a contributor to that. But how long does Randy have to pay for that? And like I said, this is a person who makes troll accounts, even of her friends. Sorry if I'm not catching the whole chat. Even of her friends, goes into chats and starts trouble. She did it with, I know she's not a friend to Wendy V, but she did it to Wendy V. She's done it to Molly Golightly. She's done it to Republican Ash. And I was actually on the panel one day when, I know, Amber, dag, man, get off my back. You're like a bill collector. Hold on, I gotta let Lolly in the room. But I was actually on the panel when she came in as Republican Ash, and I really thought it was Ash. I really thought it was Republican Ash. I'm glad I didn't lose my shit over it, but I really thought it was her smack talking me. Because, you know, me and Ash, we've had our differences. And to me, that's not a friend. What did IBL say? Yeah, I just don't think it's you know, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out the good versus the bad that this person has brought to this community. What? What's wrong with Dana? May I ask for prayers for my daughter and me? Oh, yes. Prayers for Dana and her daughter. And congrats to Ben. Definitely, Dana. Get well soon. Not to make fun of you, but I have an oxygen machine you can have. um, just plenty of fluids. Don't lay around a lot, Dana. Stay upright. You don't want shit together in your lungs. I just hope you get well and have minor symptoms. But like I said, back to what we was talking about. Hey, dorky. So what exactly has FOD brought to the community other than total chaos? Other than just chaos. And yes, we can sit here and we can blame Randy and we can blame Diane, and we can't really blame Wendy because she never did like her. But she brought, what has she brought to the community? But why? Zero, zero, zilch. Nothing. Chaos. That's it. We can ask the same question about all creators. Yes, sunshine, you can. Hey, Pop Trauma. But we're not talking about all creators. We're talking about FOD. Hey, Hybrid. Yes, she definitely feeds off negativity. Who cares, Truth? I care. I care. This is our community. Everybody should care. This person has no problem going into your real life. So everybody should care. I mean, that's how I feel about it. Everybody should care. She has no problem. She admitted to the CPS call on Brian. Better question, what do we do about any of it? Well, I personally don't support her. I don't go into her chats, and I know breaking the silence, we've had a long talk about what is support and what is not support. I don't know, Sunshine today. I agree, Galway girl. Who are we kidding? Anyone else who openly admitted to calling CPS would have been gone, perhaps like Oni called the police. Especially for calling CPS for no reason. No reason whatsoever. Don't get me wrong. If there's a child being harmed or could be harmed by being placed in a home unfit, but Fuad did that to hurt Brian. That was it. And in the process, hurt his children. Ghosts, the dangerous assholes. Amber K, I agree with you, but I still don't understand how that person is drawing 2, 3, 400 people in her chat. That blows me away. Not that I care. I mean, I don't care about numbers. I agree, breaking the silence. I agree. But if you, why are people supporting? Yeah, call the police on bomb. Why are people supporting somebody that we know for a fact? This is not just accusing someone. This is, you know, for a fact they go into your real life. I agree with you there too, Abiel. Good luck on your membership, breaking the silence. She threatened to kill bomb. Well, she's threatened to call the police on me too. I've been waiting for them to knock on my door any day. I know, Amber K. I get what you're saying, but when I saw Randy in the shape she was in this morning, and to think that that FOD could find a way to come between Yaba and Randy, which shame on Yaba if she believes FOD. I don't know the whole story, so I can't really say shame on Yaba because, again, I don't know the whole story. But I have seen FOD try to come between friends. I see her do it. She's very manipulating. Well, I don't know if I would call her a drug addict, Dee Dee Dugan. I don't have any, I don't, there's no proof that she's a drug addict. There's absolutely no proof that Fudd does drugs. You're probably right, Dixie Lou. But does anybody ever stop to think? I agree, Sin. How much longer are we going to continue to allow it? Right. Who's the next person that she's going to breaking the silence? It's no different than when you get on a panel and talk about something. I mean, come on. And yes, we know that your comments in a chat seem to get misconstrued. Me and Randy both agree to that. But it's no different than when you go on panel and talk about something. Just because you get on a panel and talk about it doesn't mean it's going to change. And she doesn't, and Vod didn't even just stay right here. Hey, Sip T. Vod didn't even just stay right here just amongst us. Now she's reaching out into other places just to bring hate amongst certain people. Yeah, I agree with you, Pop Trauma. I don't think she does drugs. I, she doesn't strike me as somebody that does drugs. She actually doesn't even strike me as somebody that drinks. I mean, I just don't. But who's the next target? Who's Todd's next target? Because we all know what she does. If she gets really, really angry with you, she comes into your real life. Now, no offense, but if it was proven Laura did that, if it was proven Tiffany Marie did that, if it was proven that Makeup Mobster did that, if it was proven that any of these other creators came into your real life, there was no doubt about it. All hell would break loose. All hell would break loose. You can only be a target if you become close to them. You've got to take some accountability. I agree. She calls you a donkey and trolls your chat, not real life. Okay, Alice Poodle, I'm glad you're here because you're one of her supporters. So, can you either take a link or put in the chat what good? Thank you, Miss Nomer. Welcome to the Lollipop Kids. Can you either take a link or put in the chat what good FOD has done for the community? What she's brought the community that's been anything positive, a live stream where she doesn't call somebody names or whatever. But we all know she does go real life. I'm not yelling, Caroline. I guess I just talk loud. Well, I'm not going to go so far as to say the woman has a drug problem. I have no idea what she does. I personally don't believe she has a drug problem. I don't believe she drinks alcohol. That's just my, I know, Leardy. God has exposed homophobia and transphobia. Are you freaking kidding me, Alice? To the moon. Where has FOD exposed homophobia and transphobia? Because all the people that she says trans bash doesn't. She's called me a trans basher. I've never trans bashed her. She's called everyone in this community a trans basher. Alice, Sin says, Alice, I can prove she does go real life. She brought up my son with special needs. I have the screenshots. What's the point in bringing up Sin's son? Yeah, you'll know it if I'm yelling. What's GL saying? I don't believe that, GL. I don't believe that. I do not believe that she lost her job due to being inappropriate with children. But she doesn't have any problems accusing other people. Fought full on drama, did lose her job for getting high. I heard her say it. Well, I didn't hear her say that. So, who makes fun of her, Alice? Name one person in this community that makes fun of FOD because of her gender. Because that's the first thing she came out swinging with. You're a trans basher, and 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 you're a trans basher. I never heard trans basher at all until she come into this community. And now it's every other word out of her mouth. No, it wasn't UTL, it was GL. So, Alice, can you tell me one person that she has proven to actually be a trans basher? And I'm not getting nasty with you, Alice. I'm asking, who's yelling at you? Don't yell at Alice. I'm not yelling at you. I just talk loud. Nobody trans bashed her. That's the whole thing. That's what turned me against her immediately. As soon as she came out of the gate, you're a trans basher. You're a trans basher. You're a trans basher. You're a trans basher. So I want to know. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there in another community that may be trans bashers. Anyone who doesn't like her is a trans basher. Exactly, Amber K. Exactly. Yeah, we're not going to call people drug addicts without absolutely no proof. It's just not going to happen. I'm a FOD basher. I tried not to make eye contact with the woman or with FOD, but she came at me first, and I ignored her, and I ignored her, and I ignored her. And, well, still comes at me. Right. I don't like FOD. That doesn't make me a trans basher. Exactly, Samara. How many times have I? You're going to call people drug addicts with proof? Oh, I sure would, Caroline. I sure would because I'm the mother of an addict. So, yeah, I sure would. And I'd also try to help them. Yeah, I sure would, Caroline. So, I probably wouldn't say it on a live stream, but I'd say it to their face. I am the mother of an addict, Caroline. Yes, yes, I can call people drug addicts if they really are a drug addict. Yes, I can. I just said I probably wouldn't do it on a live stream like my son has been talked about, but to their face, would I say, you're an addict? You've got a problem. You need to get help. Yes, yes, I would, Caroline. Hello, Kathy. So let's get this straight. Your Hero 5 can call people whatever she wants and say whatever she wants, but no one else can say anything. Pretty much, Sandy. She can call people whores. That's her favorite word, whore. Yeah, if you don't agree with her, you're a whore, you're a donkey, you're a trans basher. Uh, I don't know where Caroline's from. I have no idea. I would call someone a drug addict if they were a drug addict, Caroline. Did I say I would call them a drug addict on a stream or in a public forum? No. I am the mother of an addict. So if one of his friends who I know is an addict, I would have no problem looking them in the eye and saying, "You're an addict. You need to get help." So I don't know why you're derailing this stream, Caroline. Who are you? Where are you from? We have people in this. Oh, you're from the true crime community. So you know that we have people in this community that tell people to stick a needle in their arm and die, right? You're aware of that, right, Caroline? Exactly. I never called Fuad a drug addict. Actually, I disagree with it. I don't believe Fuad does dope. I don't believe Fuad drinks. I don't believe she gets her kicks off of anything chemical. I think she gets her kicks. Yes, so I mean in my own personal life, not on YouTube. Exactly. I think Fuad gets her kicks by terrorizing a community. That's what I think. That's my opinion. I think it's been proven she has no problem going into your real life. I don't know, Heimdall. I don't know why they're getting so defensive. And it's if they support that person, then support her. But until you can come in here and tell me something good that she's done, and I'm sorry, Alice, your thingamabob was not acceptable. She calls out trans bashers. No, she calls everyone a trans basher. She doesn't call them out. No, Alice, you didn't. Because you said she calls out trans bashers, and she brought out homophobia, and that's not true. That's a blatant lie. Yes, congrats, Ben. That's just a blatant lie, Alice. If that's the case, then every one of us are homophobic and trans bashers because she's called pretty much everyone in this chat homophobic and trans basher. So we're mad at FOD, but Randy shared private pics and messages to turn someone against FOD. Well, Caslin, we really don't want to go there because we could turn that on. We could flip that on to a lot of different creators in this community. Um, is there any proof that FOD hasn't done the same? Okay, by at least one person in this chat. So one person, Alice, that you know of in this chat has called her homophobic names. But yet, out of 267 people, I'd say 200 of us have been called trans bashers. That's exactly right, Sin. She wants to come between Randy and anybody that Randy's close to. That is her goal. She is out to destroy Randy. Can anyone, please tell me how long Randy has known that channel on Randy's community post is FOD? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Tiffany. I haven't looked at Randy's community post. So the only person that's been able to come in here and say anything good about FOD has been Alice. And that's been proven to be wrong, other than what she says, one person. I agree, Pomegranate. We don't even know if the one person is true. FOD has said for months that Randy has told her shit about Sin to rile up and put doubt in Sin. What the F? Not right. FOD has attacked every one of Randy's friends. And if she hasn't attacked them, she's tried to infiltrate them. So like I said, me and Randy had this talk. I told her, you brought her to life. But how long does Randy have to pay for being Fod's ex-friend? How does it end? Because we know jobs get called, we know cops get called, we know CPS gets called, we know fake emails get sent out, we know things arrive at people's homes that's not welcomed. Randy has told her that, JoJo. I've heard Randy say, please leave me alone. I'll give somebody a link. I don't care. But this isn't all about Randy. This isn't just about Randy. Randy's not the only person that FOD has affected. So let's keep that in mind. Why are people calling Randy's work? Where's the outrage? That's what I'm saying. There's real life stuff going on. I think you have to take information with a grain of salt, who has history of telling stories and who doesn't. It's really that simple. I agree, Shauna. Because without proof, you have to use common sense. Okay, Caslin, what is Randy doing to FOD? I mean, I'm curious. I'm not saying that you're lying. I just want to know. What is Randy doing? What did Brian do to deserve to have CPS called on him? What did Bombshell do to deserve to have the cops called on her? Show a picture? A picture that's been floating around for how long now? Because if we remember, the very first person to dox FOD was Brian. Ghost the fake ass bitches around here. See, Amber Kay's going to stay in a bad mood until I give her her $100,000. I can already tell you that. Yeah, you're right, hairstylist girl, gal. Everybody has flaws. Everybody has flaws. I totally agree. Me, everybody, everybody has flaws. But does everybody go into real people's lives? Mm-hmm. Why? Sorry, guys. There's a difference between having flaws and actually going into people's real lives. No one's perfect. There's always going to be, times where you get on your panel and you say something that you shouldn't have said, or you misspeak on something. I'm wondering who's the next victim? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be me? Is it going to be Sin? Is it going to be, I mean, who's the next victim? I'm reading Caslin's comment. Diane, she sent a private message and pics FOD sent her to cause issues. That's why FOD said whatever about Yava, and she just posted a community post causing more issues. Of course, FOD is going to react. But Caslin, you think Amelia will be? Pixie, I think it'll be Amelia. Yeah, I do too. This is the most hateful channel on YouTube. Always dragging someone. I'm out. Continue with what is none of your business. Well, it is my business, Caroline, because we are a community. I'm sorry that you feel that way. Go back. Let me see you. Let me see you in somebody else's chat that I know goes live 5 times a day to drag somebody. Then I'll call your ass out. God did something this morning for F's sakes. Mean people do suck, hounds. What'd Shauna say? I always like what Shauna says. See, I can sit here and tell Randy to ignore FOD, but I'm not the one getting hit with lie after lie after lie, so I understand. Exactly. Exactly. I actually think the truth tries to have a conversation about things happening in the community. It may get heated, but I don't think it's I'm not dragging anybody. I wanted an honest answer to what good has FOD brought to the community. We know the bad shit, or we know most of it. Who knows if we know everything? We might not ever know anything. Caroline, excuse me, but this is our business when it's affecting the entire community. Oh, let me guess, you have never been called a name by her or had a clone account made of you. Probably not. And the trolls that go into her chat, she just, she lets them stay unless they're trans bashing, they can stay. According to her, unless you're hate speech or trans bashing, you can stay. Well, some of those trolls have some pretty nasty names, but it is what it is. Now, I'm not going to sit here like Randy and say, if you go into, hey, Hybrid, if you go into FOD's chat, you're not welcome here. That's Randy's opinion. That's how Randy feels. She doesn't have to worry about me going into FOD's chat because I never have, only to defend myself. I think that was once, and that didn't work out too well. So if you find her entertaining or whatever, for whatever reason you said in there, just because you like a good shit show or whatever, then do as you please. People go live about community issues on the daily. If you say don't, you're a liar. True stream is absolutely. I always get put in it. I always get put in that category. Monique says Randy is my friend. That makes it my business. Don't like it. Tell FOD to stop making things public. I never normally chat, just a listener, but this place has become so unsafe. I'm considering leaving. FOD has to destroy everyone who rejects her. She doxes for herself and then goes real life. I agree with that. Watching from the bushes. You're not wrong, Ben. What was you wrong about? Yeah, I agree, Joy. Blocking each other would be the thing to do, but you still hear words. So even say I block Sandy and Sandy goes live about me, even though I have Sandy blocked, I still hear those words. Take care. Always back up. Maybe it would help if Randy tells everything on FOD at one time instead of tidbits. I don't know that Randy wants to tell everything on FOD. It's almost like FOD tells something and then Randy feels, like, well, I can't let her get away with this, so I'm gonna have to put something out there. I wouldn't want people thinking that my husband killed a dog, especially knowing what an animal lover Randy is. What a stupid thing to say. And then threw the dog on the neighbor's porch. Oh my God, how long has Randy lived there? Is she really going to throw? It's Carrie Pink. Okay. I mean, how long has Randy lived in her home? Is she really going to take her dog that I'm sure the neighbor would recognize and throw it on the neighbor's porch? Dead. Come on. And people believe that shit. Alice Poodle, again, tell me how it's okay for FOD to tell everyone they would share sexual messages of another sub we frequent chats with. Please tell me how that is acceptable. That's a fake Caslin. I don't know how to tell if it's a fake Caslin. I know there is a fake Caslin running around. Kind of weird how she targets outrage. I agree, Captain Obvious. Totally, totally agree. Like I said, I'm not going to stay live long. I really just wanted to know if somebody could come in here and tell me the benefits that this community has gotten from having FOD in it. If Caslin called me baby, she's real then. Oh, Shauna, did you get it? Well, there's a fake K Mello too. That's the real Caslin because I have her blocked. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, hey, Scottish. All right. It's the real Caslin. Okay. Well, and Caslin has a right to her opinion. It is what it is. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Alice Poodle has a right to their opinion. There are two Caslins in here. See, I don't know. This is the kind of stuff that started when FOD came to our community. I mean, sure, there were troll accounts long before FOD. It's both of them causing it to continue. But since FOD's come to the community now, every chat you go in, you have to make sure uh that it's the real person. I know Diane has that extension. I'm probably gonna get it just so I don't have to fight with trolls. These dense people around here that believe that. I agree, Amber K. I'm real. I'm not taking FOD's side at all. Hold on, I'm texting. So, and if you want to take FOD's side, I mean, I don't care. I'm just going by what I've seen of FOD, what can be proven about FOD. Hey, Debbie Lou. And what can be proven about FOD is she goes real life. Every channel creator needs to get the Gotcha channel extension. Love you too, Debbie Lou Who. There's no guessing behind that. That's not making false accusations. That is true. She goes into people's real lives. Yeah, I'm not taking a side as far as what went on this morning. I know Randy was very upset, breaking the silence, but this live has been coming from me for a long time now because, well, she never shuts her mouth about me. She always has to bring up grumpy grandpa needs to change your diaper. But watching Randy this morning so upset, Caslin says, can someone screenshot the clone and grab the link for her, please? Caslin, I'm so confused right now. I don't know who you are. I don't know which one is you. Yeah, it is to intimidate. But like I said, I was just wanting one person to come in here and tell me something good that FOD has brought to the community. Does she have an entertaining voice? Yes. Does she have a laugh that's unusual? Yes. But every single live, unless you want to be called a whore or a donkey or every single live. I've never heard her do a live, but she didn't call people whores and donkeys and all of that stuff. Thank you, Debbie Lou Who. Well, that's good, Smokey. I hope she doesn't go into your real life. I really hope that you don't piss her off and she goes into your real life. Because no matter who you are on here, you don't deserve to have somebody come in and rock your world. You know, whether it be trying to come in between your friendships, whether it be calling your job, whether it be calling the cops, CPS. I don't believe anybody deserves that. Thank you so much, Debbie. Bitches whack. Amber Gay, you are so right. You are so right. FOD's live streams are maybe 20 to 40% rants, and I don't agree with all FOD is saying and doing. The rest is fun panels. Well, German lady, I disagree with your percentage. I have seen you all have fun on there. But I'm just not, even the 20 or 40% is hurtful. Um, so even if that's the case, it only makes her 60% a good person. Don't say that to German lady. That's not nice, GL. Just like I said, don't come in here and call FOD a drug addict or a drunk or anything like that, because I don't believe she is. But I personally don't believe the 40 to 50%, 40 to 60%. I believe it's a little bit higher than that when it comes to talking about people and not talking nicely. Everybody's a whore. Everybody's a donkey. Everybody needs to change their diaper. It's so funny that she won't even say the B word, bitch, and she won't say frick. I mean, she won't say the F word, but she'll say frick. But then you get her on certain panels and she totally changes. Yeah, GL does sound like TL. Hey, Dova. We were going off of German lady scale, Smokey. We were going off of German lady scale. That's what we were using. So, but I do need to figure out dinner. I'm going to continue to do what I do, which is I don't go into her chats. Uh, if I see her in a chat, I don't speak. Well, to be honest with you, I don't even think I go into any chats that she goes into. Well, I do go to BTS's, but and if you call Fight Out German Lady, she tells you to F off. And if German Lady's not there, she waits for German Lady to come in so she can tell her so she can tell you to F off. Yeah, it is pretty crazy over there. Oh, Dova, I need to go to Ross's. I don't even know if we have a Ross around here. But I do need to figure out something for dinner. I appreciate you all coming in. And just remember, and I don't know what supporting somebody means. Me and BTS have talked about this privately in text messages, and I don't know what supporting somebody means. I don't know. I don't know if that means sitting in their chats. I don't know. I don't have the answers to that. But all I can tell you is I personally would never share personal information with FOD ever. Laura has known my personal information forever and has never used it against me. And we all know I'm not a Laura fan, but I would turn something over to Laura before I would turn it over to full on drama. How about that? What's that tell you? Support your best, forget the rest. So, like I said, it's been proven time and time and time and time again that this person will go into your real life. You have to make the decision on whether you're willing to have that done to you because no one is above anyone else. If somebody's willing, hey, Whiskey OD, it is a shithole. But if somebody is willing to do that for one person or two people or three people or four people, then trust me when I say they'll do it to you. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful evening and get your Christmas shopping done. Stay warm. Um, Thinking about doing a Christmas stream, Christmas Day, just letting it run all day. And, for people that don't have anybody to spend Christmas with, with COVID and all of this. So it's something me and Randy talked about it this morning in her live stream. Um, Maybe she could have one going, I could have one going. You could bounce back and forth. We could merge them, whatever. Just maybe to give somebody a place to go that doesn't have anybody to spend Christmas with. So, something to think about. I'll be in touch before Christmas. In the meantime, guys, thank you. I appreciate you all. And I will see you around the tubes.